What is going on, Space Pirates? Chippy Nation, everybody that's here. What's going on, Bud, Omar, Dave? What's up, Bob? GB, Ron is here. Looking down, Jack is here. I'm looking through the magic mirror again. What's up, Shu? Hopefully everybody's doing pretty well tonight. I am tired. I'm tired. I'm homesick. I hurt my back over the weekend, and I can't really. I can move around and stuff, but it hurts. It hurts. So, what are you gonna do? I got my doctor's appointment. Ginger Weasley in the house. I have my doctor's appointment on Friday. I'll go see my physical therapist and start all that stuff all over again. So it's always fun. Always fun. Many years. Probably 30 something years, a little over 30 years of playing hockey, and then 25 years now of climbing poles has done a number on my back. Plus I have other back issues, so I could sit for a while, then I gotta stand, and it's ridiculous. Like doing stuff, simple stuff like washing. If I'm over the sink washing the dishes, my back will lock up, or if I stretch the wrong way, it hurts. So yes indeedy, yes indeedy. Enough about my old man aches and pains. Hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. I'm out of Dr. Pepper. I'm on to the Coca-Cola. I just finished my last Dr. Pepper before. If you guys haven't seen, I put up a new video. It's actually right here, flashing behind me, of the new Grissom board. The new Grissom board is up. The new plain board, they're both on the site, so you can check those out and purchase them if you want to. Spence did the one demo of how the board works, and then I did this demo back here showing you the Grissom on it. Hello, Kelly.
Hi.
You don't gotta be quiet.
It's okay to fold clothes.
Yeah, you could fold clothes.
I'll be quiet.
You can fold clothes. You don't have to be quiet.
Hey guys.
Oh, Kelly said, "Hey guys, hey guys, what's going on?" So let's take you over to the shop real quick. I won't be able to see what anybody's saying. So let me go back over. Now you can see my back end. Where's the shop? There's the shop. There's the shop. So we got the lights and sound board over here. Again, they're only boards. It's 20 bucks. If you jump into here when you purchase it, directions, we have 8 of these in stock. Directions are, well, you'll see Spence's video here. I got to make my video. I'm going to try to do the same thing I did with the Grissom board, but if you see here, you get your directions over there. And then we have the Bird of Prey board in still, the dual blinker board. We're down to 18 of these, I think, or 17 of these. If you're living in the UK, Cosmic Scale Models now sells these, so hopefully it picks up some more of our boards, so this helps you guys out overseas. Still have only a few of the Keatons left, the Batwing, the Millennium Falcon, full kits of Nav and Stro boards. I think it's 3 of those we have left. We're selling power supplies now. I think we have 21 of these in stock. They're 9 volt, 1 amp output. And then we have the new Grissom board that is behind me. Same thing with the Grissom. We have 7 of these in stock right now. By next weekend, well, this weekend not this Saturday, the followings. Wait a minute. No, Spence sent them out already. So by this Saturday, I should have the next batch of them, and we should have 20 or 25 new boards to add on to this. So come and get your Grissom boards. Again, you'll see this is Spence's board. We'll add my video on here a little later. I'll tell Paul to put that up. And again, over here is where you click and you get your directions. So you get all that goodness over there. Now let me get back to so I can see what you guys are yakking about over here. When am I going to build what?
What are you gonna do? Like build the models?
I'm painting my skeleton warrior.
No.
Kelly's asking a question. Hold on, we got to see what Kelly's trying to ask.
No, build. You know how like you build the models where you have a night when you build the models and you're live.
That's very. Me and Boyd talked about that. It's very difficult to build a model. You can build certain parts of the model on a live stream. I'm explaining to Kelly why it's so difficult to build on stream, unless you're doing something like Buck is doing. Hey, what's going on, Eugene? Everybody saying hello, Kelly.
Hi guys.
Buck does the Eagle Moss and those kits like that, so it's a little easier to screw things together on the big frame than it is to build a regular model, because you could do sub-assemblies and you got to wait for it to dry. If you prime something, you got to wait for it to dry. So there's not a lot you can do on live streams. That's why when my build videos, when I used to build,
So what's the video you did when you were on for like 7 hours?
we were on for 8 hours, lady, and that was all laying wood. All you got to do is ask the guys. They'll tell you what we did for 8 hours. You were up in Salem. That's right. Me and the guys bullshitted for 8 hours while they watched me lay wood. USS Discovery is going to be my Star Wars build. Wouldn't that be your Star Trek build? Will you display it with the bird of prey? My next big old prey will be fully lit. Fully lit, nice. See, Dave knows wood. We spent 8 hours just laying down the wood.
Yeah, a bunch of men underneath.
But I was trying to explain to her why it's a little difficult to do. You do certain things on a live stream, but not too many things. It's more of chatting and showing things and stuff like that. Hanging out with the boys. Hanging out with the boys virtually. That's why you make build videos, and you put the build videos up, and made my knees hurt. That's why you put the build videos up, which I gotta get to. I actually started playing with the Skeleton Warrior. You're not gonna see him, but if you can see right there, that is the Scale 75 paints I ordered a couple of years ago, and I was having a little bit of trouble with those, painting with them, so I took them out again today, and I started playing with them just to get used to them, and they are very nice paints. They dry dead flat. Actually, I was using one of my crappiest brushes, and once it dries, there's no brush strokes in it. They dry dead flat. What I do like about the bottles, I only opened like 1 or 2, but their bottles are totally sealed. Grab one. I know I didn't open this one. What color is this? Doesn't matter what color it is. Iroko. What I mean by their bottles are totally sealed, when you get when you order their bottles, the nipple inside here has a little plastic thing where you got to shove a pin or something through there to open that up, so it keeps them fresh until you open them. So these have been sitting here, and they're still good. These, though, they're like a gel medium in here, so they're a little different to work with, but they are nice paints to do. Lately, I've been using Army Painter paints, pretty damn good. I heard Army Painter is really good, and 3 hours making rocks. Me and Kenny used to tumble rocks. We used to tumble rocks. Did I make rocks for 3 hours? I don't even remember. We've done so many things on here. Hey, all, just got the notification now. There's Top. What's going on, Buckman's Model Mania? Oh, Kelly just said, Buck. White Glove Models. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream in the chat. If you're new here, we haven't seen White Glove Models before. And actually, I think this might be the first time Eugene stopped by. Welcome aboard. Feel free to chat. Wednesday nights, we just usually chat and hang out and yak about stuff. They have the paint and the spray can, which saves a bunch of time for painting large pieces. That is cool. And you know what I noticed, Omar, about that? If you guys didn't know, the Skeleton Warrior guy that I'm... oh, that's right, for the Frankenstein model. We did make rocks for a long time. 30-06 brass. Cleaning up the brass, huh? Cleaning up the brass. But as I was saying, Omar, that Skeleton Warrior that I'm building, love the sculpt. You know what I found interesting? I primed them up, parts of them up, and I started painting over today. Actually, it's easier or better to paint over the resin, whatever resin that Verliden used. The paint goes over it without even priming it up. I clean that thing really well, soap and water, but the paint sticks to it really well. It's actually doing better than priming it up. So I think I might just go that route with it. So that's that. So after the stream, I'll probably start messing with him again. I started on his feet, doing the boots and stuff. Are those Vallejo paints? No, they're not. They're Scale 75 paints. It's actually... Hold on. I'll show you I got the Scale Color collection. It's 63 colors, valid for brush and airbrush, super matte finish colors, which they are not kidding. They dry dead flat. It's this big box of paint. It comes with, if I know which way to move on camera, comes with a ton of colors. Yeah, I was actually very lucky that it's going. I don't know why. I used Mr. Surface Primer 1000, which I use either Mr. Surface 1000 or I use Tamiya Fine Gray or White, and I never have a problem painting over that. But for some reason, I was having trouble painting over the primer, and it's painting so nice over the resin. So I think I'm going to do the rest just straight over the resin. See how it comes out. The 300 pound leprechaun. The board of the grissom with the lights. You need to frame that and hang it on the wall. That would be interesting. Put it in a frame, and I would have to redo it because the grissom got a little battle damage while I was cutting out the holes. I blew it out, so that wasn't good. Yeah, it is a nice looking box of paints. I don't like Stynylrez primer. I have Stynylrez primer. I have one bottle of it, and I tried it out. I don't like it. And if you buy Ammo One Shot primer, you are buying Stynylrez primer. It's just Ammo One Shot is just rebranded Stynylrez primer, but not a big fan. The best primers that I like are definitely Mr. Primer. Mr. Primer's awesome. I like that actually better than the Tamiya, and the Tamiya Fine Gray is really good. But yeah, talking about those paints, if I could get this in frame, this is the aluminum tray it comes on, and you could shove this in a drawer or on your desk so it keeps them nice and neat. All my other paints are in just a plastic tub. I try to keep them up and down, but that never works out. And then there's actually a back row here, an extra back row. They sell these trays separately, so I'm thinking once everything's permanently set up, I gotta figure out a shelf or something to put these on. And it's pretty darn heavy. Do you like MRP paints? I've never used MRP paints. My go-to paint was always Tamiya. I always used Tamiya acrylic lacquers. That was my number one choice. And then I started moving over. I tried more paints. I do not like regular Vallejo paints, the original ones. I can't, for some reason, I never get those things thinned right. But Vallejo Game Air and Model Air, those are excellent paints. I love those. I started moving over to Ammo. Ammo's beautiful. You don't even have to thin them. I drop them right in the airbrush and spray away with the Ammo. I don't have any AKs, but I want to try the AK Real Colors. Those are supposed to be like Tamiya paints, so I want to try those out, see how those go. But and now I'm doing the Scale 75. The Scale 75, they have those. They're not washes, they're not inks. There's some, they called them something else. They're kind of a translucent paint, and you got to put a bunch of layers on, but they're supposed to shade and highlight themselves. If you do a white base coat, I want to see if that really works. Rust-Oleum all-clad microfiller and primer. All-clad can be a bit temperamental. I never used the all-clad. Rust-Oleum I don't use. I don't like using Rust-Oleum or Krylon. Or I actually have a whole tub of Rust-Oleum primer underneath. That tub is full of Rust-Oleum primer, and I think I actually have some Duplicolor primer in there, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get rid of those cans. I'm going to have to empty the cans and just toss them in the recycle or something, but I got to get rid of all that paint because that's just taking up space. It's spray paint I'll never use, and can't ship it to anybody in the mail. So, hey, what's going on, Jalen? Sweet, 3D printing up the storage paint rack. Nice. I was thinking of doing that. Once this is done, I'll be doing stuff like that too. Don't think I can find those in this country. I'm lucky to have found one shop that has Vallejo. Scale 75, I think, is based out of Spain too, if I remember right. It's along with Ammo It's along with ammo and AK. They're both based out of Spain too. Scale 75. Oh, I'm searching. I searched for it before. It's Instant Colors by Scale 75. I want to try those out, but I want to see. I'm pretty sure I just want to go check them out. Scale 75. Just go to scale75.com. You can order their stuff. I know it's hard to get things all over the place. Let me see if they have an address. Call us. They're in Madrid. They are in Madrid. So that's where they're based out of. That is where they're based out of. Let me pull this up so I can see stuff again. That's the one bad thing. When I click something, it goes off. It's actually good that I'm getting up and down and not sitting for too long. I'll take it. Send them to me. I won't tell if you don't. Rise Damn Designs, what's going on? Thank you, Mr. Leprechaun. Yeah, she's a good one. So all the ammo paints are ready to shoot with Ken. Yes, Eric. Nothing much. Eric, yes, the ammo paints, shake them up really good. Yes, they do have the Scale 75 USA site too. Just shake those things up really well, dump them in your pot, and shoot away. Don't even have to thin those guys. They flow very nicely. But like any acrylic paint, you're gonna get tip dry. You're gonna get tip dry right away. Not right away, but you'll constantly get tip dry. It's not like a lacquer or an enamel where you got more time before it actually starts. It really doesn't even dry up that much on enamel or lacquer. Rascal's High, I tried them over the weekend. All I can say is wow. What did you try over the weekend? Did you try ammo paints? Hello, Senor Kenny. What's going on, Dom? Good to see you. Hey, look, Kelly, it's Dom.
Hey, Dom.
Dominique. What do we all think of Archive X? Guy has a reputation in the community. There are many great reviews. What I think of Archive X paints is I've never used them. I think they're highly overpriced. That's my opinion. They're highly overpriced just because they are geared towards Star Wars. I know the last time I looked at them, it was all Star Wars paints for the Millennium Falcon and stuff like that. So I just think they're very, very highly overpriced. Even Dom said it. Dom said, "Hi, Kelly, you're the best."
Oh, thanks, Dom.
Hey, what's going on, Maddie? And the usher is here. Yeah, so that's what I got going on. Let's put that to the side. Put that to the side. So now I'm waiting. The shipping will be killer for me, but yeah, shipping is crazy. One of my friends that is usually here for the live stream, he's ordering one of the Grissom boards, and he lives in Belgium. So I could send it one of two ways, and this is for anybody outside of the United States. I can send it one of two ways. I can send it priority mail, and to send it to Belgium was $40. But if I sent it first class, well, priority mail comes with tracking and insurance up to $200. But that costs $40 for a small board. Or I can send it first class mail, which is $16, but unfortunately that comes with no tracking, no insurance. And that leaves us in the predicament where we can't be responsible once it's in the post office hands. Whatever happens to it, happens to it. And you know, we can't take the hit on that. But if you are overseas and you see a board you want, most likely the priority is going to be anywhere between $26 up to Canada and $40+ anywhere overseas. If you want to take the chance and have us ship it to you first class mail, if you want to order something, email me what you want to order. I will tell Paul. Paul will go into PayPal and send you an invoice through PayPal of what you got to pay with shipping and everything like that, and we can do it that way. Because on the site, we only have priority mail on the site. We don't have both. They're all too expensive, Buck. DHL, FedEx, USPS, everything is insanely overpriced. So it doesn't make a difference who you go to. Out of DHL, FedEx, and USPS, the cheapest was DHL at $76 to ship something. FedEx and UPS was fairly close, between $115 and $120 to send a little board. So we're not going to be doing any of those at all. It's USPS, and that's the cheapest way. And Kelly came in here dancing. Yeah, DHL was actually the cheapest. All of them are 3-day. That's the I guess longest or shortest amount of time, but all are 3-day. And if you see me doing anything, it's just stretching out my back from sitting here. But they're all 3-day. DHL was definitely the cheapest at $76, and the other two, FedEx and UPS, were between $116 and $120. USPS is actually the cheapest out of the four of them, especially with the tracking insurance. But if you really want the board, and send with pigeons, I got plenty of pigeons in New York City. But if you really want a board, you can pick them up. And like I said, we're going to start stocking more stuff. We got the power on there. We're probably going to start, instead of doing full kits, we're probably going to start stocking LEDs, pre-resisted LEDs for you. This way you can make your own kits on there. I don't know if we'll do LED strips or anything like that. So, but we will start stocking more stuff for the lighting kits. This way, it's a one-stop shop for things. Wow, so that's expensive. Are those prices just based on insurance? No, that's the The funny part is the stocking stuffers, the insurance and tracking. If you do priority mail, they say those two are free because you're paying so much money, I guess, for the shipping. They're saying it's the cost of jet fuel and manpower and all that other stuff that the prices are that high. So yeah, they're up there. Hi, Kel. She's folding sheets. It is insane. It definitely is insane, and that's why we're glad that Cosmic Scale Models wanted to put the 001A board in their shop. This way it helps guys out overseas. Like I said, we'll see. I guess he's waiting to see how those sell. If they sell well for him, hopefully he picks up more of our boards and we'll ship over more of the boards. This way we have a distributor on that side. And then also, like I said, we're probably going to be doing green strawberry stuff soon too. We got pretty much $500 to play with to order some stuff, get it in stock, and put it up on the site. So you'll be seeing green strawberry stuff. And if that sells well, where we can keep getting more and more bigger items of theirs in, we're going to do that. And then I'll have more stuff on the shelf over here. You buy the ink, the printer is free. Yeah. Well, actually, we just went over to a Canon Echo printer. That thing is awesome. If you remember the old printers, when you're black, yellow, what is it? Black, yellow, and pink or some other color in there.
Pink and blue.
Whatever. It was 3-color cartridge. It was $120 for our old printer. Now, my printer, you just buy the ink in a bottle. The bottle cost me $12. So it used to be Kelly would print so much for school, she would run through the black and we'd waste the other 2 colors, have to throw it out and get $120. With the Echo printer, we just have to squeeze more black in there if we haven't used the other ones up, and it's a lot cheaper. It works out very good. Hey, Turk, what's going on? You had to buy a plane seat to ship a server part to Bank of America? That's crazy. That is nutty. That is just nuts. So tonight, I don't have anything to do. So if you want to look at anything, if we want to do an unboxing tonight, I can try to tell you what's back here. We can take a look at some stuff. Besides talking about the boards, actually we got new people here. If you didn't know, we have our own community.hobbylinkinternational.com. Hopefully you come over there, sign up, show off your work. Eugene's in here. He just sent me a whole bunch of articles I got to do. Tomorrow I'll probably be doing articles all day because now I get to another day in paradise. Now I get to sit around the house, relax, don't stress out the back, All that good stuff. All that good stuff. Let's fly. Spence, what's going on, sir? $2.19 a month and get up to 50 pages. When I run out of ink, they ship it for free. I haven't even ran out of ink on the Echo printer yet. I have 2 extra bottles of the black just sitting there, and I've been printing a ton. I forgot if I just do black on that one, I think it's 70,000 pages I can run off. It doesn't eat up ink at all, which is nice. So let's run through these real quick. You know, this year's we got the forgot to say it, Braille scale, High Seas group build, Wings of World War II, Lovely Ladies group build, the Lovely Ladies group build, Sci-Fi Fantasy Halloween group build. We got a bunch of these in. The Secret Santa group build, the Star Wars group build for next year, which has already started on May the 5th. Do an unboxing of your oldest Voyager kit and compare it to the new kit. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. And then we have the October giveaway, which is coming up in a couple weeks, thanks to Omar. It'll be the 1/16 scale 1965 Mustang from AMT. Yeah, there goes Dirk. Boobies. We got the Peterbilt 359 conventional and the 1/25 scale. Both of the last model and this model are 1/25 scale, the Super Chief Charger. So those will be the 3 items that we're giving away thanks to Omar this month. He donated. Kelly said thanks, Omar. You could have said it into the microphone.
Thanks, Omar.
There you go. And then we got this year's coming up January 1st. All of these group builds start except for the Star Wars group build. We'll have the Armor of World War II. Derek's Lights and Crafts, welcome aboard. I don't think I've seen you here before. Welcome, welcome. Mustang, Mustang, Mustang. Then we got the 2022 Battlestar Galactica group build. The Hobby Link International Cars of the 50s group build. And then we got the Hobby Link Chippy Open. That's if you don't find something you want to build inside those other group builds. You can join in here with a buddy, invite your buddies over and just build together. Then you got Figures and Busts group build. Ah, okay. So I didn't know you had Lights and Crafts there. I gotta see if I gotta be subscribed to your channel. BSG, yes, that's a good one. The Battlestar Galactica one. Annual Halloween group build. Helicopter group build. Thanks again to Dirk for mentioning that would have been a difficult one, just having done just civilian or civil servant. So now you can build any helicopter from civilian through military, whatever you want to build. Awesome. Thank you very much for joining the community. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Love to see your builds. Everybody come over, hang out. The Tall Ships group build. Actually, I think if I can get a chance to build it, I think for this one, I'm going to do the Jolly Roger, the old Lindbergh kit. That should be a disaster. That should be a disaster. The Star Wars group build. TV and movies group build. That I'm doing Limu Emu for. Not Opaletta, looks like crap. Don't worry. All my models look like crap. And the Star Trek group build. I'm going to get in on this one probably. I'll get the Grissom and do the Grissom for that. I will probably do the Grissom for that one. Q&A. Q&A. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to say. I wanted to apologize to all the members here. Last night I filmed the Grissom, which is sitting behind me over here. I filmed that last night and the whole thing got messed up and I was pissed off. I refilmed it. Today, and I was so mad at it. It was taking forever. It took like 5 hours to render a 10-minute clip because the computer's so old and slow. And I completely forgot to put the members list at the end. So I apologize for forgetting to put that up there. Yes, thanks to Grayson. We'll be doing the Limu Emu car. You don't think the Grissom will be out in 2022, or do you not believe that I'll be building the Grissom? I gotta look at my I gotta look at my green strawberry PE sets. I think I might have the 1/1000 scale Grissom and Klingon Bird of Prey photo etch. If I do, I'm gonna see if I can order that one and try to light up that little 1000 scale. My phone is going crazy. That's gotta be. I don't believe you'll be building it or anything. I don't build nothing. I sit here and talk. Just seeing what's going. Santander. Oh, time for a car payment. Time for a Jeep payment. That's not due until Friday. I gotta pay it on Friday. Let me see about. Okay, where's my Voyagers? I'll do it. I don't think there's gonna be. I don't know how much of a difference there'll be between these two kits. Oh, Green Strawberry posted today that they are working on 1/1000 scale photo etch for the Voyager. So we got that one, and we got this one. As you can see, there's a size difference in the boxes. There's a big size difference in the boxes. Let me move some stuff out of the way. I'm not even going to put it on break. I'm just going to move stuff out of the way since Omar asked to see the difference between the two kits. Now hopefully this cord reaches over here. You can look at my chippy. I tie wrapped everything up, so now everything is all over the place, and I cannot unplug this computer. If I unplug this computer, it will shut off. See, Omar, you got me going crazy over here. All right, let's move the microphone, and let's see if we can move this guy now. There we go. I should have just put it on break. Oh, I'm scared. I'm gonna knock the plug out or something, and we're gonna lose the broadcast. There we go. Should have put it on break. That's right, raw footage. That's what me and Buck do, raw footage. Whatever happens, happens. Whatever happens, happens. There's wires underneath the computer, all sorts of stuff like that. Let's put this over here. And we'll do what Omar asked. I'll get my Coke out of the way. We'll take a look at the two ships. The two ships. Let's do the one. Let's grab the top half of the saucer. I haven't even looked at the. Yeah, I got cat hair all over this darn sweatshirt. Cat hair all over it. Max hair. I haven't looked at Battlestar kits. I'm missing a few. Kits. So let's see. Size comparison wise, of course, we got the. I'll try to move this guy a little bit more out of my way over here and bring this microphone a little bit more over here. Enjoy dinner there, Spence. Enjoy dinner, sir. It's gonna do the autofocus craziness, I know it. So this is the 1/1000 scale over here. Let's go that way. And see, this one's not even fitting in frame. So we'll see what differences we have here, or are they pretty much the same? It's hard to see the white one. If I had the other one, you'd be able to see it a little bit better. Windows, I can tell you one difference. Windows are notched out on here. Windows aren't notched out on there. Lifeboats are all the same. I'm trying to see. Okay, there's one difference that I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. But the slope on this one, I know that was a big. Are we upside down? No, it's right side up. Okay, it's just how it looks. But the slope on this piece here, a lot of people complain that wasn't correct on this one. It's a minor difference, but you can actually tell on the 1000 scale that it's different. Now on this one, you can see there's no on both sides. There's no windows, or was it lifeboats over? It's lifeboats. The lifeboats were missing from over here, but you could have put the photo etch on there. This one has the 2 lifeboats over here. Again, there was supposed to be windows here, I'm pretty sure, with the that you can add with the photo etch. Neither one of them have the proper windows there. Let's see what else is missing. They got the windows there, the windows there. I'm just looking back and forth between the pieces. Whoever had this before me scratched up the top there. They were trying to do something. I don't know what they were trying to do. I'm trying to get them so you can see them both. Both bridges are pretty much the same. Actually, this bridge is more detailed on the bigger kit than this kit. This I'm sure Green Strawberry will make a better piece for up here. This has much more detail. I'm looking to see what we got going on. This one, okay, the smaller 1000 scale has the little ribs. You're not going to be able to see them because of the color of it. There's got the little ribs here that everybody adds with styrene. So that was added on there. That detail's right on this one. On the big one, you have to add those ribbings in on the side that you see on the show. This on this kit was wrong. Actually, you know what? Let me see something here. Let me see something there. Where is it? Logitech camera. I just want to see something because I feel like that's upside down to me. It didn't work. Didn't work. I don't know why, but it feels like it's upside down to me. But anyway, this is wrong. A lot of the guys cut out the back area over here and redo the whole thing. If it's yours, you were never wrong. Am I wrong for doing MVR faculty? I asked Paul. I didn't get an answer back from him yet on the question you asked me. You know what? I'm going to give you Paul's. Paul's going to get mad, but I'm going to give you his email. When you have those plain questions, you can ask Paul. This part is molded in. It's not all the sensor arrays up on the front. That's molded in on this one. It's a separate piece on the bigger kit. I'm trying to see if anything else is really different. They put the 2 and 3 windows on here. The windows I know were wrong on the bigger one, which I can't even get into screen. Trying to see if anything else. This one has, instead of, now this will be a pain in the neck. This one has those little sensor arrays on the front nose there. Those you either use decals on the big one or you use the photo etch set. So if Green Strawberry comes out with this as photo etch, it's going to be a pain in the nuts to get that detail out of there, and that won't be fun. But otherwise, they're pretty much similar, except for the elongation of the neck a little bit, and the changing of the windows and adding the ribs. There's this one, like I said, is missing the detail that this one has, but it is a smaller scale. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That little key piece. Yeah, this is all the same, so none of that has changed. Actually, they added on this one, they added 2 little pieces of, could be, I doubt it's lifeboats because it's so skinny. It's just detail. Right there's a raised light. That doesn't have it on here. So let me look at the spine. I want to see the spine of this one. Where did I put? Okay. Kelly, where did I put the 1,000 scale one? Did I put it under this box? Haha, it's under the other box. I'm like, where the heck did I put it? Where the heck did I put it? Good night, Dirk. Good night, Dirk. It's good seeing you. Okay, the spine is gonna be on the sprue. What's the matter, Kel? Put the wash on and just close the door. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully you don't mess up things. And then we'll just blame Kelly. If I could get it out of the bag. Alright, the spine on this one comes with the sensor arrays all attached to it. This one has the empty spot where you'll put the sensor arrays in there. This one, the doorway, I think I know there's definitely a door in there, is actually wider than this one. This one, you can, if you can see it, that's a thin, more rectangle. This one they made thicker, how it's supposed to be. There's a first time for everything. There's a first time for everything. Where's the spine on this one? You know, that's funny. I bought this kit. I don't think I really ever looked through it too well. I hope the spine is in here. That would suck if the spine's not in here. I'd be a little upset. There's the engineering section. Aha, there it goes. There it goes. There's the spine.
I'm
All right.
going upstairs. Good night, guys.
Oh, Kelly said goodnight.
Nice
She's.
to meet you when you come up, bring up your socks.
I will bring up my socks, Kelly. I promise. I promise I'll bring up my socks. All right, so this one on the spine has the photon torpedo launchers to the rear there. If you can see those, let's. This spine is going to be an extra piece. Now, see, I don't know which spine is right because the larger kit, you can see all those the grid line boxes, and the new kit is smooth, so I'm going to have to look and see which one is right. And down to at the end of the tail, it's the same thing, so it's basically similar over there. If you follow Rick Sternbach on Facebook, he was saying something about the 1,000 scale. I don't think he's happy with it. I think he said the closest one, because he designed Voyager. I think he said, if I remember what he said on his post, the closest one or the best one that was ever made was made by Bandai, the Voyager that they made. So I think he said he bought 10 of them and sold 9 of them. So that's definitely the best one out there. This is becoming a pain in the neck to try to do too. I'm never gonna do this again. I need more room to do this one. I'm gonna see if there's anything majorly different. Let's see if there's anything major. I got like kits all over the place. Okay, the platform here is basically the same as this platform here, so that didn't change. The platform at the underneath aft end of the section, this is raised detail on the original Voyager. This is recessed detail on the newer one. They have the hull connected to that already, the engineering section. They don't have it connected on this one. Well, it's a bigger ship, so there's gonna be a few differences. I'm leaning to they're more alike than they are different. On the bigger version, the nacelle pylons, they're all separated. On your smaller version, the nacelle pylons are actually attached to the nacelles themselves. Now let's see if I can find. Okay, we got the engineering section halves over here. I got one of those here. You can see they got the detail. They got the detail on the bottom of this one, which you got to fix up when you put it together. They got the right windows on here, not on here. One of the major differences, I'm not going to be able to show you just because of how small it is, but you can see the sensor arrays right here on the sides of the ship. They also have that for the front of the ship. It's separate parts in here somewhere. For the 1/1000 scale, they do not have that at all. So I'm hoping that Green Strawberry comes out when they do their PE. They come out with the sensor arrays for that one. I have some stuff in this box. What do we have in this box? Those clear parts. I'm looking to see what I've shoved in this box. Strip light LED system. Okay, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna take a look in the box and see what else we have in the box here. I have a hard piece of cardboard. Don't know why. Ah, okay, so that's where I put them. I was going crazy looking for these. I have the JT Graphic decal set for the Voyager. These are awesome decals. Those are awesome decals. Ooh, I think this is what I was looking for. Okay, yeah. Omar, I'm actually a happy camper that you asked me to take this out. You actually helped me out with something. I'm going to put this away because I just have too much stuff in too little space here. This is definitely not an easy task to do, having all the boxes and the pieces. All right, one model at a time from now on. I did find it. Yeah, Omar, no more doing comparisons, man. That is not an easy task. It's just too much stuff on this little desk. It'll be easier. I will do it again. Eventually in the middle here, I'm going to put one of those rolling tool chests, and I'll be able to do it on there because I can set up multiple cameras and stuff like that. But we're going to thank Omar again. Let me just put these away, and I'll be right back. Voyager, you go on the top of the heap. This Voyager, I think, goes here. How Kelly had it. Alrighty. Now to set back up, you can look at my cat hair sweater. I thought I linted everything off, and I didn't. Or you're looking at the strobing board behind me. Let's bring this back down. Live shows. Always something fun on a live show. Okay. How this comment, do you know anyone that was there when it crashed? Anyone got any color photographs of aircraft? Probably section line red all over. What's in the box? I'm hoping it wasn't breaking up for everybody. So anyway, I'm gonna look at this. I want to look at this for a second. Make sure that it's. Sorry, watch the blinking lights behind me for a second. I'm pretty sure this is it and all of it. And it's still fresh too. One, 55. I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking at something and it's going to be good for you guys. It's going to be good for you guys, I promise. Just give me a minute. Plastic part 1. 34. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. Hi, babe. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. Is that how many are on here? Unless there's... Oh, no, there's multiple of that number. All right, so yes. All right, guys, sorry about that, but I wanted to make sure that this was correct. Okay, so for November, we have one of our giveaway pieces for November. So we're going to thank Omar again. Whatever it was, it can't be good. Oh, Winky Blinking Lights, get out of the way. I want to watch the blinkers. You want to watch? Oh, don't make me scooch over. It's kind of blurry. I don't think I could get... If you watch the video, you can see all this in the video that I put up. It's like Christmas behind me. Former Army can count to 58. I can. But here we go. Anyway, thank you, Omar. So for next month, I already have one of the giveaways, and I just found it. I am going to... I don't have the original packaging to it, but I do have the directions and the piece. So I am going to put up the USS Voyager Paragraphics photo etch fret for those of you who have that kit. It was only one fret. Here it is. It's got all the pieces on it. I've never touched it except to look at it. So we're going to put this guy... Oh, look at the Winky Blinkies. It's like the Borg. It's like the Borg. October already has the 3 giveaways. So we're going to put this guy up for November. This way you already know something that's going to be coming in November for you guys. I just got to find a nice solid piece of cardboard to put this in, and that should fit in the USPS box. So there's one thing we're going to be giving away for... Your image is flipped. I'm flipped over? Here, it looks right. Anybody else see me flipped upside down? Because right here, right now, I see it, I have 2 more 1/537 Voyagers. Oh yeah? You sure they're not 6-something scale? They're 6-something scale. I don't remember what scale they... It's 6 what? I gotta bust your chops because you had the Army thing going on there. I forgot what it is, 657 or something like that. Hey, what's going on, Phil? Okay, 620. Yeah, I just had to bust your chops because you said an Army guy was able to count up to 58. So yeah, so we got the cars this month. We'll have the paragraphic set. I don't even remember how much that was. How much I bought that for. That definitely was not a... I never got anything from Paragraphics to show off. I'm just curious how much I paid for it. It's been so long ago. It's been sitting in that box. Is Kelly coming back again? Star Trek. Star Trek. Let's see if he even still has it. Enterprise D. Discovery, TOS, Katinga, refit. Come on. Do we still have Voyager? TOS Bridge, NX-01, Deep Space Nine, Reliant, Voyager photo etch set, 677 scale. Okay, it's still the same price, $25. It's about what I paid for it. And it is the one, it's just the one fret. I just wanted to make sure it was one fret too. So that's cool. All right, everything is there. So definitely that'll be one of the giveaways. Never used. I had it kept in a Ziploc bag, so somebody will be lucky enough to have. And like I said, I got to get me I'll get me a nice piece of hard cardboard to. I got to have cardboard here I could cut up and put that around, smush it in, and actually I'll probably pack it up. This way I know it stays safe. Bubble wrap it in a box, and we don't have to worry about that, and it'll be ready to ship when everybody raffle 5. No raffle yet. That's that's not next Saturday. It's the following Saturday we'll have our raffle. There's just something looking at the brass edge. I have a little pile from my D'Agostini Falcon. Yeah, I got a ton of photo etch stuff. Ton of photo etch stuff. Yeah, look at that. You won already. You won already, Buck. Trying to think if there was anything else that I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. Oh, my back is killing me every time I push on something or pull on something. But yeah, I'm gonna be. I started working on the Skeleton Guy's boots. Just playing around with the paint, like I said. Just started base coating. Like I said, for some reason, the primer didn't sit on there that well. This one is pretty good. This is orange leather, and like I said, I used a crappy brush, and you can't even see brush strokes with the scale 75. So I'm base coating now. I've got his little feet that I got to do up. So I'm starting with his feet and working my way up. So I'll probably start this tonight, putting the shadows and highlights and all other stuff so I could get the boots done, and then I'll start on his little legs going up, and I'll take pictures and I'll post it up on the community. But I was very impressed. Usually when I use other paints, I got tons and tons of brush strokes in there, and not with the scale 75. And I mean, I was just slapping it on because I was testing it and nothing. So I'll probably put one more layer of the orange leather, and then I'll start highlighting and stuff like that, and hopefully get his feet done tonight. No reason to be mad. No reason. We just got to kick you off the community now that you don't know Voyager. That's all. That's all. Then there's also Metal Earth. I have a ton of them. I never bought those. Why are we thanking Omar? Why did you count to 58? I counted to 58 to make sure that all the parts were on what we're going to give away. What we're giving away next month, and one of the prizes for next month is the Paragraphics photo etch set for the USS Voyager, the 677 scale kit. It's a brand new kit. I never touched it, but I have now the green strawberry detail set for that kit. So I'm going to be giving away my kit that I bought. And if it wasn't for Omar saying, "Hey, why don't we look at both Voyager kits?" I would have never came across that, because that kit has been sitting there for a long time. Ah, nice. That is awesome. You don't got to type in caps there. We can see it, Phil. We can see it. Getting back on that micro. Are you still using that the figure you bought? No, it's getting choppy over here. It's getting choppy. It is. I'm waiting to see if this thing catches up, because I see it's getting choppy. Yeah, I got to get on a lot of stuff. Now that I have time sitting here getting up and down, trying not to stress the back out too much, I'll have time to work on some stuff and catch up on a lot of stuff. I want to see the pan build going. I gotta get this guy going tonight. Like I said, once I'm done here, probably gonna start doing more work, and at least get his feet done tonight. Tomorrow, get the legs done. Yeah, thank you, Omar. Thank you. That's cool. The figure is cool. Just a hiccup for me. I had a bunch of slowness going on here. So actually, Actually, no. November November I said was going to be military month, so we're going to do we got cars. We got cars this month, military next month for the giveaway. I'm also donating my clear resin 3D printed USS Titan 2. That's right, he's doing the Titan. So you know what? Since Omar's doing the cars and also something from Star Trek, the USS Titan, screw it. This month we'll have 5 winners. We'll put the Voyager build with the photo etch set in there this month too. So the last weekends of the month, not this Saturday, the following Saturday I think it is. Or even, no, whenever. Last Saturday of the month, we'll have 5 giveaways. We'll have the 3 cars, plus the Titan, and also the photo etch set from Voyager. So make sure that you're collecting your space loot and you show up that day, and we can do the giveaway for that. We can do the giveaway for that. But I really have nothing else. I'm just hanging out with you guys. Like I said, we pretty much unboxed everything here. I don't think I ever unboxed R2-D2 though. Maybe I'll do that the next one. I'm trying to see if there's anything we haven't unboxed. I think I did Laurel and Hardy. Oh God, don't stretch like that. I think I showed you these guys. Laurel and Hardy busts. I gotta do these guys. Let's call it the day before Halloween. That is exactly what it is, Buck. That is exactly what it is. R2 is a good, the 1/12 scale R2-D2. I have the R2-D2 and BB-8 up there. Yeah, these guys, these guys are really cool. What scale are these guys? It doesn't say what scale they are. 1/10 scale. These are 1/10 scale, so they're a lot smaller than the busts I was showing you the other day. These don't come with a base, but these are the Laurel and Hardy busts. They did a nice job on these. These guys are small. They're not big at all, but they do come with a hole in the bottom, so you can put a post in there and put it on a base. There is seam line down the side of his face that would have to be cleaned up. So these have a little cleaning up to do on them, but these are cool. They're a little smaller, but they look very nice. I actually bought the black and white paint set from scale 75 to do these guys up. And here's the other bust. So eventually, when my painting skills get better on figures, I will attempt these guys. I got to practice and practice and practice more. And again, he's got cleanup on his neck and stuff like that. So it's not bad, but you still got to clean up. I don't like that when it's on their face. I don't know how the other guys do it, where they don't have that seam mark on there. But these are really nice. They're very nice. This was a Christmas present from Kelly or Elaine. One of the two got this for me. That's another fine mess you've gotten us into, Kenny. Sell what? What are we asking if I sell? One, the models behind me, nothing's for sale. Kenny Jr. already claimed all these models. He said when I'm dead and gone, he doesn't want anybody having my models built or unbuilt. He wants them as the memory of me. So if they're unbuilt, that's a great memory, because I haven't been building anything. But I got to get my Skeleton Warrior done before Halloween. We're running out of time. Definitely running out of time. Those busts, no, we don't sell the busts on Hobby Link International. Not at all. We're not a third-party seller for those guys. We like I said, the only thing we keep on hand. Sorry. I know Buck wants to see the board. The only thing we keep on hand is Cat 4 accessories, That's for 148 scale planes. We keep our boards on hand. Everything else we're third-party sellers for, so we're the middleman. We post their stuff. That's why it takes a little longer for like the verifier to get to you. We post their stuff on our site, we sell it, and we get a commission on the sales, which that's scale 75. If you go to scale75usa.com, you can find those there. But yeah, we like I said, we got this stuff. Let me get up. Oh, freaking old man. If you go to the site and you check it out and you build 148 scale fighter planes and stuff, this is for a AV-8B Super Harrier for the Hasegawa Harriers. So we got stuff like this from Cat 4, all add-on parts, an A4C Skyhawk radon nose. This is all resin aftermarket, and it's very, very nicely cast. I'm trying to find some of the other cool stuff. You know, they got whole wheel sets. So if you look through the site and you see the Cat 4 stuff, that's stuff I would pack up and deliver to you. But anything that's back here, like the bust and stuff, we don't have those on the site. We don't have those. That gets into the big money, trying to get those things for you. Watch the flame. Your eyes are getting heavy. You are feeling very sleepy. I tell you what, I didn't even talk about this board, but if you haven't watched the video yet, this board actually does basically 3 different modes. One mode would be your Canon mode. That's the way I'm going to call it. And that would be your strobes would be going off, and everything else would be static. Your navigations would just stay on. Your inside lights would stay on. There's no nacelles or anything like that. You would only need to use the B port on the board itself, and you can do the Grissom easy as that. Then Spence and everybody else decided that it would be cool to add the Winky Blinkies, because not everybody builds a Canon. So the flashers, the navigation's flashing, the strobes flashing, that is that's not Canon. That's just made so if you want to add extra. Let me point to it over there. The impulse engine over there has 2 effects to it. So I have it right now as the last effect with all the Winky Blinkies going and the D pin jumpered over it straight to ground. This way it gives the impulse a flickering effect. That effect kind of makes it look like the ship is going to go a little faster. If you don't jumper D to ground, then it's more of a pulsing up and down. And I was talking to Spence last night while I was standing outside my garage door, and I had the lights on like this, and from about 25 feet away I can see the pulsing going up and down. It's hard to see on camera because the frame rates just never match up right, and it's really hard to see, but there's definite flicker going on there, and the other one has the nice pulse going up and down. And I asked Spence if I could do it when I do my Grissom, and I can. I'm gonna set it up to do all of the modes. I'll have different buttons where I can just put it on so that it's the Canon version, and then I can press a button where it'll switch over to put the navigations on with the pulsing impulse engine, and then one more button so that I can hit that, and then it could put the flickering effect on. This way I can do all on one board. That's what I said last night. Thank God I don't have epilepsy. 148 Cruiser Zuni rocket pods next week, Kenny. Cool. Thank you, GB. And this, now I can't breathe for some reason. And this actually, which was cool, Star Trek movies, you've heard me and Spence say it a bunch of times, from movies to movie, the nav rate and the blink rate on your strobes actually changes movie to movie. This is from Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, and the ships that you see in there, the NX-2000, the Battle Damaged Refit, and the Grissom, they all have the same blink rates. That's what we went off for the navigation. The navigation is actually off of the, if I remember right from Spence, the NX-2000 and the Refit. They both had the same blink rate on the navigation, and all three have the same blink rate on the strobe lights. So we sat there, we counted, and like I said, I counted, and I counted way wrong because I forgot in my head that I'm counting them. I downloaded the video and I counted frame by frame on Premiere Pro, and I came up with a crazy rate. But then Spence reminded me that you had to multiply by 30 or whatever my frame rate was to get the right thing. Then Spence went over it and Tommy went over it, I'm pretty sure, and we got the right, this is the right blink rate for the movie. So this is accurate to the movie, and I'm quite sure that, you know, this board will get copied. Say it, I don't care. But just remember, here at HLI, we are modelers too. So we try to keep these boards inexpensive for you guys. This way it doesn't hurt your pocket. You know, this board again is only 20 bucks. You can use 3 different modes. You can set it up with jumpers, and you can set it up with switches where you can actually do all 3 modes on your ship. It doesn't have to be for the Grissom. You can use it on the NX2000 or Battle Damage Refit, or if you just like the effects for any other kit that you have, any Starship, you can use it on those too. So our deal is best warranty in the business at 10 years. Nobody beats that warranty. Every board has a 10-year warranty. They are reverse power protected, which means that if you put the power backwards, you're not going to burn out your board. You just got to make sure you flip it, and then you'll have your power. And I'll tell you the truth, I proved that theory twice with this board already. When I was setting it up, I actually shorted out the leads by accident. The board didn't burn out. And when I moved this board from over there, I grabbed the wrong leads and I put my power backwards, and I was like, why isn't anything coming on? I shut off the power, turned back on the power, and nothing. And then it hit me. I looked at my leads and I had my leads reversed. Once I reversed them, everything came back on. So we got a lot of protection on the boards, a great warranty on the boards. Now the next step is to make another board, and we actually have things going on in the background where we're coming up with better and better stuff, more options for you guys. But we won't talk about that because, like I said, you know, we had our first board come out, the HLI FX001A, and that board was, I'm not going to say exactly copied, but the price point was pretty much copied. What the board, a simple navigation. I seen our term simple strobe and navigation board used to describe the other board. And if you think about it, HLI, we came out with our boards knowing that every other company out there, not just one company, every other company out there charges you guys way too much for their boards. They're charging you, you know, 40, 50, 70, 90, hundreds of dollars for boards that aren't worth that much money. We said, screw it. We're modelers. We know what we can spend on the board and how much we can charge and still make a profit to make other boards. So we were thinking about you, the modeler, because we are modelers. When other people came out with the board and lowered the price, they weren't thinking about you, the modeler. I can pretty much guarantee they weren't thinking about you, the modeler. They were thinking about beating the HLI FX001A board, but still make a profit. Because if you thought about the modelers beforehand, you would have made the prices geared towards modelers, knowing how much we pay for kits already that are outrageously priced. Paints are outrageously priced, glues, everything. As soon as you slap hobby on there, it's outrageously priced. So you got 4 guys that are working on these boards that have been modelers for most of their lives. I've been building on and off since I'm 8 years old. I do have breaks. My brother built, Spence builds, and Paul Tosney builds. We all build. None of us got into the boards because we weren't in the hobby looking at a profit. How can we make boards and sell it to modelers? No, we looked at it as modelers are getting the short end of the shaft on this. Let's do something to help out our friends and still be able to get a business and help it grow. So there will be more boards. Definitely there'll be bigger boards, and we hope you respect and accept the fact that the bigger boards will go up in price. We can't keep everything at $20 because the bigger boards will have more electronics on them. They'll be bigger. they'll take more time to design. So there will be higher price boards, but nothing that you can't afford and nothing that's overly and outrageously priced. So extra 50, please. I put hobby on the package. Ron is exactly right what he just said in the chat right there. As soon as you put that word hobby on it, it jumps the price. I would say hobby because that's our company name, Hobby Link International. And see, Ron's already waiting on that Franklin. You know, we're going to come out with that stuff, but I don't want to sound pompous or like an asshole or anything like that, but our reasoning behind the boards is knowing that we all spend a lot of money on this hobby. It's not a cheap hobby to be in, and if we can save you guys a couple bucks or even 20 bucks, because I really haven't seen too many boards out there that are below 40. So even if we can save you 20 bucks on something, that's our goal, is to save you money, give you quality product that has a great warranty, and that you keep coming back to us, and hopefully you spread the word. I know we've already had repeat customers. I'm not going to say his last name, Fred. A guy, Fred, he ordered, I think, 4 or 5 of the HLI FX001A boards already. He just ordered another 2. The A boards go pretty quickly. So the price gouge at the Star Trek Con in Vegas every year says Star Trek charged double to triple the price. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Hey, 20 bucks is paint. Yeah. Hey, Bob, what's going on? Thank you, Bob. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not trying to put any other company down. But you know, you gotta say what the actual truth is. It's not we're not the only board company out there. We're never going to be the only board company out there. You know, these guys were out there way before us, and pricing has been high way before us. So we can't say we were the first ones in the board company in the board business, but we can say we are the very first ones to think about the modeler and not the profit. So we'll stand by that. We'll guarantee that. We will always stand by you guys and make sure that our boards are fairly priced. This way you can enjoy your model building and the wife won't yell at you, or you don't have to save up for, you know, a month and a half, 2 months because you want a board. We're starting out, as you know, very simple. Starting with very simple boards, and we're working our way up and up and up. This way we can gain leverage and traction. So I appreciate you guys' patience with us as we're, you know, still new. And you know, things will come out and things will get better, and we just hope that if you enjoy the boards, if, as I always say, if you guys have any questions about the boards or how they work or how you can order them, you can get a hold of me. And if I don't know the answer, I am on Telegram with Tommy, Spence, and Paul all day, every day. I'll ask them and I'll get the answer back to you. It's gotten a bit out of hand. I'd like to donate kits to charities for kids, but the paints and supplies needed, they can't afford it. Yeah, it does suck. You know, there's a lot of stuff we'd like to do, but this hobby, it's a drain on the wallet. Hey, what's going on, Jason? HLI boards are the heat and they are inexpensive. I like it. My wife, we're having a discussion on the price of kits and accessories. We're basically saying that compared to 20 years ago, children could afford the hobby with their pocket money. But no, you can't. Back when dinosaurs roamed the earth, I could buy a kit for $1 at Ben Franklin's. I remember going over to the 5 and Dime Woolworth on Steinway Street by my house, and I could have picked out any model there, probably for $2, maybe. Or the best was Big Grandma. Like, you know, everybody has nicknames for their grandmas. One was Big Grandma, one was Little, because one was tall and one was short. She'd always go down to Chinatown in Manhattan, and they'd have the original Star Trek kits. She'd always bring home the phaser communicator tricorder kit, the Enterprise kit. I wish I still had them all. And she'd only pay like $2 or $3 or whatever they were down there for those kits. And then she had the dinosaur kits, the La Brea Tar Pit kits, all those other ones she would bring home, and it was affordable, and it gave us something to do. And you know, now it's very, very difficult, and the only thing we can do is try to keep it as affordable as possible for you. So we're trying to be the good guys. We're the cowboy with the white hat on, except this hat's black because it's airborne. It's airborne. Woolworth was the place for models. They had a really, really good model aisle, Woolworth. And I'm sure most of you, like me and Omar from the city, called it the 5 and Dime because it's 5 5 and dime, 5 cent, 10 cent. Model collecting is a hobby. Model building is, yes. We have 2 hobbies, as you can see. I've collected a lot of stuff up there. That's one reason I've cut down on my model building. World War I photo etch and resin. Always went right to model section in the store. Of course, back in the day, I'm so old, they sold model kits in just about every store. Hey, Dirk is back. The only place, I heard somebody on here say that they saw models in Toys R Us. The Toys R Us by me in Astoria, Queens, never ever sold models. We had Rudy's Model Shop up on 30th Avenue, and that was all completely models. Woolworths had models. Playworld had models. Like Dirk said, a lot. Valco had models. A lot of places had models back then. And now you can. Now you just get them online. You get models at the car dealer. I didn't know that. That is pretty cool. They used to sell them there, but they're not there anymore. When I was a boy, you had squeeze a dinosaur to get some plastic. Bob is that old. He would squeeze dinosaurs to get plastic. They sell models and paints, everything in friggin' set. I seen that. There was a... Who posted it? Because I know Mark Dunmore's been to Japan. It was a 7-Eleven full of Tamiya kits and paints and stuff. It was crazy. Tiny tots and pharmacies. Pharmacies did have the models down there. See, Toys R Us by me never ever carried models. Not a single model by me. Hey now, you just print them. Yeah, but that's still expensive. You know, you're paying for that file, then you're paying for the resin, then you're paying for the alcohol to clean it up, then you're paying for your electricity. So that's not a cheap hobby either. Not that cheap at all. But it's getting cheaper. Oh, you got to pay for the machines. So you're looking at a lot of money there too, unfortunately. We had a local Ames and Family Fair Toys R Us, but that went away for me by the mid-90s. Augie did what? What are we blaming Augie for? KB Toy Store did have, KB's Toy Store definitely had models. We had a KB by us too. The Toys R Us in my hometown used to sell models when I was a kid, but then they stopped. I wonder why mine didn't have. Not that long ago, I saw a bunch of Airfix kits and Hallmark. Oh, that's cool. Nope, cheap. Not cheap, but it's fun. Yes, I'm sure it is fun. I see you guys printing a lot of stuff, having fun with those 3D printers. Yeah, the Walmart here by me doesn't stock them. The Walmart by my mom in Florida stocks model kits, though, which is cool. Depending upon the manager, did the 7-Eleven in Japan. It was definitely in Japan. Just 17 years ago, playing kits were just $4. Toys R Us in the UK had stacks of models. My wife won't let me have a 3D printer. I find tons of kits. That's where I need to start hitting up, Dave. There's I think it's Englishtown has a big flea market over here, and I bet you I could get some good prices on kits going to the flea market. Back in the day, they sold models on every corner, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's what we sound like. Actually, I talked to my friends at work about that. I say, yeah, now we're in 50. I talk about my back, how bad it hurts. Talk about the meds I'm on. Talk about the gray hair. Back in the day, we used to talk about, hey, look at that girl, or hey, you know, this. I just got this car, or talking about whatever. We definitely don't talk about the things we talked about when we were kids. Not at all. But that's okay because I hate those stores. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Walmart. The one by me is pretty filthy. The one by my mom in Florida, though, there's a huge difference between stores here and stores in Florida. Walmart is immaculate. The Publix is immaculate down there. It's just ridiculous how nice and stocked they keep the stores here. It's just garbage. Do they still have the flea market? I'm pretty sure they still have the flea market. I got to look and see if they do. Because I guarantee you there's got to be kits over there. I saw a guy that goes to antique stores and finds amazing vintage kits all the time. Might have to do that too. Estate sales, if you can find the right one, or good places to find kits. The Walmart close to my home used to stock model kits too. Then they moved to a bigger building. It's always something. I'm fashionably late. Grayson, what's going on? The queen of the stream has shown up. We're just talking old people stuff, Grayson, about where we used to find model kits. Rural Appalachia and all. Yeah. Poor Spencer's still on dial-up. Oh my God, Omar. She is going to kill you. She may have petite, pretty hands, but she's still going to kill you. Smite you with my scepter. Estate sales, yeah, there's all sorts of good things to look for models as long as you got the cash and people are willing, especially estate sales. They're looking to move that stuff, make a little bit of money, and just get rid of it. So no estate sale back here. This is all staying. I feel bad for Grayson. I'm gonna have to hang out a little while longer. I was just gonna get off, but Queen Grayson just showed up, so we'll hang out a little bit longer. Yeah, so that's my plan. After I'm done here, I'm going to work on the skeleton guy a little more, get the other boot painted up, and start highlighting, putting shadows on the boots, and work my way up, and hopefully have the skeleton dude done by Halloween, and then prepare for whatchamacallit, next year's stuff. Estate sales usually don't know what they have. That is true. A lot of people don't know what they have. +3 to hit on Omar. Gotta make a saving throw. Oh boy, now we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Get off my lawn. I'm the guy who cuts it. Now we're playing Dungeons and Dragons inside the chat here. That's funny because my son's girlfriend's father, he started talking about Dungeons and Dragons, and he asked Kenny if I played, and I haven't played Dungeons and Dragons with my friend since I'm probably 11 or 12 years old, and now her father wants to get into Dungeons and Dragons, wants me to teach him. I was like, I haven't played that in a long time, so I don't remember the rules or how to play, and there's no way I could be a DM or anything like that. But me and Kenny do play Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance on the Xbox. We like the new one, and we play the old one, so that's my Dungeons and Dragons right now. So hopefully her father gets it, and we can have our little, all three of us can play at the same time. I'll be bringing pyramids back with style. Any word on the Thunder and Lightning board? Spence, any word on the Thunder and Lightning board? Tom and Spence have been teasing me about that because I really, really want that one for my thing. See, Rascal. I know Donnie plays too, Eric. My son's girlfriend, father's uncle's college roommate. Well, all right. Ava's father, Rick, wants to play Dungeons and Dragons. I've been DMing a campaign with my kids and nephew. Ah, that's cool. Eric woke up. I'm going to have to borrow Eric's frickin' back brace. I'm going to go all the way to Bismarck, North Dakota just to borrow his back brace. You have an Xbox? I'm on there too. I get the Series X that everyone wants, and I'm not selling. We have, I didn't get the Xbox 5 or whatever the hell it's called now. We have the Xbox One. So on there, I play the old Dark Alliance. I'm waiting for them to put out the second part to that, and I got the new Dark Alliance, and then I play a bunch of sports games and stuff. I use his gamer tag, which I don't even know what it is. I just sign in, so I can ask him and I can message you what his gamer tag is. So if we're ever on there, we can play something together. At Scare the Care, a friend of mine was a huge hit teaching D&D with paper. That's how we played. We played with paper, made our character, rolled out everything. It was fun. The X makes the Xbox One and old PS4 look grandmother slow. Oh boy. Never played D&D. Nerds. HLI soundboards. Well, for Thunder and Lightning, we're definitely going to have to add sound. So eventually our boards will have sound because we got to make a 350 refit, with sound like phasers, photon torpedoes, and stuff like that. There's eventually going to be sound. It's just a process. It's a lot of trial and error, R&D, stuff like that we got to go through. So even once a board comes out, there's other things in the background that we're talking about and what we want to do. We're trying to get the most out of the simple boards right now, and then we'll go from there. ColecoVision. I remember ColecoVision. I'm pretty excited to have a long game and Charlie Pride 8-track. Never played D&D. Don't know how it works. I'd be down for a Star Trek themed D&D as an introduction. I don't know if they have that. If they had that and somehow we could play online, I would definitely be down for that. My favorite TV game, early 80s TV tennis, with the two little things that go pong, pong, pong. In fact, that's why they called it pong. It just went back and forth. Yeah, we had ColecoVision, we had Atari, then into the Nintendos, and I was a huge PlayStation guy up until Kenny switched me over to being an Xbox guy. They have a Star Trek RPG. Oh, that's cool. I did not know they had a Star Trek RPG. But is it Xbox? I played so much Halo and trippy Halo flashbacks. My wife calls it Halo PTSD. Wii Sports Tennis. Wii Sports Bowling is awesome too. That was fun. I think try was similar to Star Trek. Come on, all you old people. You know, on your first computer you played the Oregon Trail and you died every time. Died every time. Nobody ever finished that game. I don't think anybody. I never finished that game. Star Wars and Star Trek RPG. I'm going to have to look for that. Leisure Suit Larry. Wasn't that a dirty game? Leisure Suit Larry? I could have sworn that was a dirty game. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Oh, my goodness gracious. So I'm waiting to see what the next comment is. We're going to have to find the Star Trek RPG. We had Pong and it had a racing game too, all in a single large X in a box, 4 people around a little box. Yes, indeed. Sega Genesis was another one. Zork was the bomb. You played Oregon Trail and you died. Everybody died. It was my first Halo. My dad and I did co-op together. I was 9. I took the plasma torrent and broke it off the stand and yelled, "It's on." Kenny started playing on the little DS's, and he got so pissed one day playing on there. He actually took the DS and split it in half. Thank God my friend Chris worked at PC Richard. Put it in the box, said it was defective, and I got a new one. So I told him if you ever broke another one, he wouldn't get another one. You know what's cool though? You're talking about all these games. You can find a lot of 3D prints for a lot of the games we played. And I actually seen on, I don't think it was on CG Trader. It was on Gambody, I think. Was like I love Grand Theft Auto. I played all the Grand Theft Autos. They have one figure. Hopefully they come out with more. I'm playing the adventure. Emotional game. Emotional games were Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. If you haven't played, I think they're remastering Red Dead 1, or just Red Dead Redemption. Those 2 games I love. Again, made by Rockstar, Grand Theft Auto. Those are incredible. Somebody actually on YouTube sculpted the main character from Red Dead Redemption 2. And I played it so much and I can't remember his name right. I'm so bad with memory right now. But they sculpted him and his horse and it was excellent. If I can find that, I'll post it up somewhere. So you got to check that out. Pirates on Commodore 64. I worked third shift and watched kids during the day. Played those video games during naps. Oh, geez. Baldur's Gate, the original on PC. Well, that's what I'm playing. Me and the boy play Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. On it was originally for PlayStation 2, and then they had Dark Alliance 2. So we're playing the original one now. They're bringing back the old games for digital download, so we were pretty excited about that. We played that game probably at least 100 times. We've beat that game just because we like it. It's an old cheesy RPG game. You know, you're walking around with the dudes, top level view, but we love the game and we just keep going through it. I freaking cried at the end. After Kane the dog, where did he go? See, I never played Halo. Wasn't a Halo fan. Mobius on the C64 is awesome too. See, now we're gonna have to have a gaming channel besides a model building channel we've got. But they kind of cross over, like I was saying. There's so much stuff out there that you can 3D print up now. All right, let's get in since we're talking video games. Call of Duty or Battlefield? I'm a Battlefield guy. I'm not a Call of Duty guy at all. Baldur's Gate on PC with a LAN, 6 people playing 6 characters. Oh, that's pretty cool. Secret of Monkey Islands. I remember that game. I've seen that game before. God, got an MRI on my shoulder. Got back home, and you're still blabbing. Yes, indeed, I am blabbing. Yeah, Battlefield, let's go. Absolutely, Battlefield is the bomb. Except for the new World War II one. They screwed that up. I'd love the World War I game. But yeah, I'm a Battlefield guy. Just because it's more tactical. COD's garbage to me because it's just guys jumping around and dolphin diving all over the place. No tactics. That's just run and gun, and I can't stand it. Medal of Honor was good. Jason's another Battlefield guy. Star Wars X-Wing Sim, Monkey Island 2 and 3. Yeah, so Battlefield, I actually think the beta for the new Battlefield was out. I might have missed it. I think it was October 5th to the 8th. I don't really do video games, but I did play Battlefield. Battlefield was always a good one. I can shoot you, my game tag, Kenny. Love BF1. Yeah, BF1 is awesome. Yeah, shoot it over to me. I still love that game. I think it's still on that one. I hope my stuff is all still saved on that one. But yeah, I'll play that all the time. That is definitely a fun game to play. I don't know, does anybody still play that online, BF1? Because the last time I played it wasn't a lot of people. Battlefield, if you don't know, is a huge sim. The boards are much bigger, and usually it's 64 people playing at one time. So you got 32 on 32, and it's a good game. Dead Island, my son played the crap out of Dead Island. If I called him in here right now, he'd be like, yeah. Serious Sam, never heard of that one. Amazing Advancement, or maybe not. Microsoft to No Man's Sky, Ducks and Runs. Longest headshot. Highest kill streak 49. KD is over 2. Best class scout. I'm a scout too. Scout, sniper, whatever. I'll tell you in a second. Let me see something. I haven't looked in a while. I got to see my login for, because I had the app on here where I could track all my Battlefield stuff. Get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of that. Let me see, I know I have video games here somewhere in my pictures. You probably won't be able to see this. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. One of the reasons I like Red Dead Redemption 2, I don't know if you'll be able to read it. It's probably backwards, but my last name was in Red Dead Redemption 2, Conklin, which was nice. All right, let me see. I know I took pictures of a couple of my scores here. One of my best games, I was 60-8, and I was a sniper in that game. 60 kills, 8 deaths. Scout. I had best scout score, headshots 38 that game. Single action rifle, 56 kills. I don't know what my longest shot is. I'm sure I can find out my longest shot. But yeah, I love Battlefield 1. Yeah, Battlefield 4 was a good one too. Battlefield 4, is there a way to transfer my PlayStation emblems for BF1 over to my Xbox Battlefield career? I'm not sure if you can or not. All of my stuff for Battlefield is on Xbox. I don't know. I could ask the kid and see. He would probably know. Joust. That was another one. If you play Alien Isolation game, well, it really works. It hams and gets your heart going. It was such a scary game. I never played that one before. I really, really want a Halo Pelican and Saber. I'm lethal with 98. I use that bullet velocity. I wish I could get into my stupid thing and I could tell you which. I haven't played in a while, so I can't even tell you which gun was best. I have so many kills with it. Now where's my games, man? Where's my game stuff on my phone? I don't think I deleted it. Oh, let me see if I could get in. Battlefield playtime. Last time I played was June 10th, 2021. Let me see if I have. Let me see if I can get in here. See, I got my Battlefield app on here. I don't know the log. Is it my son's login? Oh, I'm gonna have to ask him. Zelda was a great game. Zelda was awesome. Me and my younger brother Tommy, we beat that pretty quickly. Hold on one second. See, now Grayson has me wanting to see something here. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm going to have to change my password so I can see all my stats. Later, Omar. Grayson, I asked Kenny. Dragon Age Inquisition. I think... Hey, Kenny! Did we have Dragon Age Inquisition? Yeah, my son has that. Yeah, that was like PS3 game. He had it. Right? Yeah, so he's got that game. But Grayson, he was saying he doesn't know how the cross-game progression would go to get your Battlefield stats from PS4 to the Xbox, but on your EA account, maybe they can link them and bring them all the way over. So you might have to email EA or log in with both and see if you can move your badges and stuff over. I'm gonna change my. Hey, good night, Eugene. I'm gonna be cutting out here in a second too. I'm gonna be. Sweet, that's one of my favorites ever. That's I'm gonna be cutting out soon too because I want to change my password. Plus, I want to work on my model. This way, I could see my Battlefield stats. But guys, it was awesome hanging out with everybody, guys and gals. The Queen. Yeah, just the emblem. See if you can link your EA accounts because I know when I just went to. Let me see if it's still here, Grayson. Where's? Because I forgot my thing anyhow. Log in. See, on the app, it asked me to log in with my PSN or my Xbox Live. So maybe somehow you can link the two accounts. If you can't do it here, maybe you could get a hold of EA and see if you can link the accounts and bring all your badges over with you. But yes, I agree with you. Battlefield 1 was awesome. But I am going to cut out because actually... Right now, my back is killing me. Been sitting here too long, even though I've been getting up and down to stretch. So, we'll see you Saturday night. I don't know what we'll do Saturday night. We'll probably sit here and talk about some more stuff. I'll send a support to... Yeah, do that. Maybe they can link up your account and get it over. This way you have all the stuff. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. If you're interested in this board behind me, please go over to the shop and pick it up. And if you haven't yet, come over to the community.hobbylinkinternational.com. But the easiest way to get anywhere on our sites is go to hobbylinkinternational.com, and in the menu you can just jump around and have a good time. So hopefully I'll get some painting done on this guy, and I can show you that to you Saturday night. And we'll just hang out and shoot the breeze again and talk about the hobby as we did tonight. So guys and gals, thank you again for stopping by. I shall see you all Saturday night. Take care and bye-bye.